Our second family of runs is our gap runs, where we run both our power scheme and our counter scheme. And in our counter scheme, we will run guard tackle or guard H-back. And last year was a great year for us in running our H instead of our tackle. And I think that gives you an opportunity as a coach to identify if your tackles are fast enough to run the counter, or if maybe you should use your H-back a little more. And in both of those instances of running our power and our counter, we can run it for the quarterback, and we can incorporate some different backfield actions to give it the look of running multiple plays, but keeping it really simple for the boys up front and giving them an opportunity just to get good and get great at their craft of learning just a few different things, and especially if it's really just two families of schemes. Here's an example of running our counter strong with the H-back. And so you can see here's the H-back in the backfield. On our play side, we're running this to the left. We can run it both to the 3 and to the 1 technique. Our play side, which would be our center, guard, and tackle, they're all down rules, so gap down. So our center is going to step down to the nose, who's on the weak side. We are going to combo the 3 technique if we feel he's a good player to the backside linebacker. If we felt we could handle him on his own, our tackle would give our guard a call, and we would just go down, down. And then our first man, who's our guard coming from the backside, is going to kick out, first guy past the tackle, and our H-back winds up leading up. And so this gives us a good power play out of the spread. Our running back's going to quickly step away from play side and then counter back downhill, and he becomes a downhill runner. We can also run it to the weak side, where the rules remain the same. So our center, guard, and tackle on the play side are all down, down, down. Our center will chip the nose and work down to the 3 technique on the backside. Our guard will come down on the nose, and our tackle will come right off the hip of the nose and work to the backside linebacker. We're going to stay as tight as possible and get some double teams and help whenever we can. Our backside guard is the first player, so he's going to kick out. Our first player past the tackle, and our H-back's going to lead up. You can see that the running back steps, flash steps, and then he comes downhill. Here's some game cuts of our counter, and you can see in this we are in 10 personnel, and we actually have our tight end to the side that we are running it to. So our tight end, or our H-back, is responsible for the play side linebacker, and you'll see him, he's going to come off of his block and he's going to go to the play side linebacker. Our backside guard is going to kick out the C-gap player. So it's a little bit backwards how we're running it in this case. We're not bringing them from the backside. Our play side, center, guard, and tackle will all go down on their tracks, and our backside tackle will be responsible for securing the B-gap as the guard leaves. Okay, there's our guard. He's probably coming a little too deep. We really want him to be flat as much as possible, because he's got to work to that inside shoulder and make sure he has leverage. Here's our H-back, or in this case our tight end, on his down block, and he's going to be responsible for a linebacker as he comes off. Disengages, comes off. Okay, positive yards. We would have liked a better block on the corner on that, but we get a pretty good set of blocks at the line of scrimmage, and everybody staying true to the rules. Take a look at the running back flash fake, and we come downhill, and again, get yardage, getting the first down.